Welcome to the Online Services Highway Use Tax Webfile demonstration. To begin, log into your New York State Online Services business account. You'll need both an open Highway Use Tax account and a New York State Online Services business account to use this free service. If you haven't created an Online Services business account, visit the Online Services section of our website to learn how. Select the menu icon located in the upper left of your account summary page. From the drop-down menu, select Other Taxes, then select Highway Use Tax Webfile. If you previously saved any partially completed returns, you'll be taken to a page headed Returns Not Completed. From here, you can choose to continue working an unfinished return by clicking on the filing period for that return. If you no longer need to complete a listed return, click on the trash can icon beside it. To start a new return, click the Start New Return button at the bottom of the page. If you do not have any saved returns, you will be taken directly to the next page, headed Questionnaire. If you need help with a question, click the blue question mark icon beside it. Note that new HUT account holders are automatically listed as quarterly filers. If your filing frequency changes, Webfile will reflect that change. To begin the questionnaire, select the correct filing period for the return. Next, check the appropriate box to indicate whether you have any highway use tax to report. If you choose No, you'll need to explain why by selecting a reason from a drop-down menu. Choose your filing method by selecting either gross weight or unloaded weight from the drop-down menu. Note that when you select your filing method, you must continue to use that method for the entire calendar year. You can choose to enter your data manually or upload your information electronically. You can manually enter data for up to 200 HUT certificates. To submit your data electronically, you'll need to upload a comma-delimited file or a text file. If you need assistance creating one of these files, a template is available in the upload instructions. If you are closing or selling your business, tell us about it in the section headed Final Return. If not, simply check No. When finished, click Continue. This will bring you to your New York State Schedule Summary, which will list your currently active Highway Use Tax certificates. The section headed Filing Method will populate with information based on the filing method you chose on the questionnaire. Enter your mileage data into the appropriate fields. You can view specific details of a certificate by selecting the certificate number. This will bring you to the Certificate Details page. You can also enter your mileage information directly into the field shown on the certificate. When you've finished entering your mileage information, select Calculate. The certificate will now show the amounts of highway use tax due. To move to the previous certificate, select Previous Certificate. To move to the next certificate, select Next Certificate. To return to the Schedule Summary page, select Schedule Summary. The page now shows the total tax due for all completed schedules. To add a new certificate, contact the tax department, or, if you know the certificate number, select Add New Certificate. To remove a vehicle, check the box beside the certificate number and select Remove. When you finish reporting on all vehicles that had mileage, select Continue. You'll now be brought to the Return Details page. In the section headed Return Information, enter the total number of miles traveled in New York State. To apply a credit from a past overpayment, enter it in the Next field. Be sure to include penalty and interest if the return is late. When finished, select Calculate. Enter the amount you intend to pay in the section headed Payment Information. When you're ready to proceed, select Continue. The Pay from Bank Account page will allow you to make a direct debit payment from a checking or savings account. To make a payment, enter your bank routing number. The bank name should populate automatically. Next, enter and confirm your bank account number. Select the account type from the drop-down box and enter the name of the account holder. If you'd like us to save your bank account information for future filings, check the box labeled Save Bank Account. If the return you're filing is not late, you'll have the option to schedule your payment to a future date in the section headed Payment Summary. You cannot schedule a payment later than the return's due date. If you have partially paid, or if we determine that you owe an additional amount, we will bill you for the remaining balance, including any penalties and interest. We will not debit your account for more than the amount authorized. When you're ready to review your return, select Continue. This will bring you to the Review and Verify page. To review your return, select View. To make changes, select Edit. If no changes are needed, review the e-signature section and select Submit. On the Transaction Confirmation page, you'll receive a confirmation number to show that your return has been received. You should print this confirmation page for your records by selecting Print. To print or save a copy of your full return, select View/Print Forms. This completes our demonstration. If you have questions, please visit our website for further information. Thank you for your interest in New York State online services.